guys, I'm glad to see you, and today it is time for a new book. Are you ready? Today we're going to read a book about little clouds. Let's begin. The clouds drifted slowly across the sky. The clouds and the little cloud trailed behind the big clouds. The clouds pushed upward, and away. The little cloud pushed downward and touched the tops of the trees and houses. And the little cloud changed into a giant cloud. See? There is only one cloud left. Our little cloud became very big. Little cloud changed into what is it? It's a sheep. Our cloud became a sheep. Sheep and clouds sometimes look alike. Then little cloud changed into a plane. Little cloud often saw airplanes flying through the clouds. Then little cloud changed into a shark. Little cloud once saw a shark through the waves of the ocean. Then little cloud changed into two trees. Little cloud liked the way trees never moved and stayed in one place. Cloud changed into two trees that are not moving. Then our little cloud changed into a rabbit. Little cloud loved to watch rabbit jumping in the fields. Then the little cloud changed into a hat. Why? Because then little cloud changed into a clown, and a clown needed a hat. So our cloud changed into a clown with a hat. After all his changings, the other clouds came back. They huddled close together. They were close to each other, and they screamed, little cloud, come back. And then little cloud came to his friends, other clouds, and then they all became one big cloud, one big cloud, and started to rain. That's the end of our story. Now guys, we're going to make one more experiment. For this experiment you will need a jar with water, blue paint, shaving foam, a pipette, and maybe that's all, and water to mix the paints. So, as we know, rain comes from the clouds. So first we will make a cloud. We're taking a foam and put it on our water. Here it is, white cloud, and from our cloud will come raindrops. What color are the raindrops? They are blue, so we need to make them here. With blue color to see them. Okay, I hope this will be enough. And we're taking our pipette, taking a little of. Okay, so, and here comes our rain. Rain comes from the clouds. And we are pressing a little bit and putting it in our cloud. And look, the rain comes. Does it come? Yeah! Look, wow, how beautiful. From our cloud comes the rain. See? The raindrops are falling from the cloud. You can do it at home, I think. Okay, guys, now we're going to do one little task. We have here pictures about weather, but as you can see, the first letters in the words are missing. And here we have them, but they are mixed. And we need to choose the right letter for the word and write it. Let's look at the first picture. What do we have here? It is rain. So, what is the first sound that you can hear in this word? It is sound R. Let's look what letter that we have here gives us sound R. This is letter R. That's right. I think it was easy for you. So, letter R. Let's connect it with our word and write it here. Letter R. Okay. Next, we have ice. When it is winter and it is very cold, we have ice outside. Ice. So, the first sound that we can hear in this word is I. Now let's see what letters we have that can give us sound I. Letter S, no. Letter C, no. And we have left letter I. That's right. When we have in the end of the word letter E, we read letter I like I. So that's the letter that we are going to write here. Letter I. Next picture, what do we have here? This is the sun. So the first sound that we can hear is sound S. What letter gives us sound S? That's right, that is letter S. Let's connect it and write it here, like a snake. Sun. And the last picture that we have, what do we have here? Two clouds. When we have cloudy weather, we have clouds in the sky. So the first sound in this word is K. What letter do we have left? Letter C. That gives us sound K. I hope it was easy for you. Thank you. Okay guys, now we are going to show you the story about the little clouds, about the book that we read. So, one day in the sky there were many clouds. They were moving in the sky, and behind them was a little cloud. As the wind blew, the clouds were moving high in the sky, and the little cloud was flying behind them, and it was touching the trees. It was moving up and down. It was touching the trees and the roofs of the houses. But suddenly, our little cloud got lost because the big clouds flew further and further away, and our little cloud was left alone. And suddenly it changed into a big cloud. But it wasn't the last change. After some time, it started to change into different things. So our cloud first changed into what is it? It's a sheep, that's right. So our cloud changed into a sheep because our cloud saw a sheep on the ground when it was flying, and it liked them. After some time, again, our cloud was flying in the sky, and it changed into a plane. See? This cloud looks like a plane. It was flying with planes in the sky sometimes, so it changed into a plane. Then it decided to change into a, what does it look like? It's a shark. See? It has a tail. So our cloud changed into a shark. Then after some time, our cloud changed into a tree, because when our cloud was flying in the sky, it was touching the tops of the trees. So our cloud changed into a tree. Then it decided to change into something else. Look attentively. What is it? What does this cloud look like? It's a rabbit. That's right. So when the cloud was flying in the sky, it saw rabbits on the ground, hopping on the ground, and that's why it decided to change into a rabbit. Then, after some time, it changed into a clown. And then it changed into a hat, because clowns wear hats. So, this was the last change of our cloud. So, after some time, his big clouds, his friends, they came after him and they started to shout, little cloud, come back. And our little cloud stopped playing with his shapes and he joined his friends. And they all together became a very big cloud. They gathered together and they became a very big rainy cloud. And after some time, it started to rain, because rain goes from the clouds. So all the clouds, they made big one rainy cloud, and the rain began. Now guys, let's repeat one more time what happened in our story. So it was a little cloud. Let's repeat it all together. Cloud. The cloud was playing, it was flying in the sky, and it was touching the roofs of the houses. Let's repeat. A house. Then it started to play and change its shape. First shape that he had was a sheep. Let's repeat all together. Sheep. Okay, then he changed into a plane. Yes, you remember this word as we learned the transfer. It's a plane. Then it changed into a shark. Shark. Okay, let's repeat together. Shark. Then after some time, it started to change into a tree. Yes, it changed into the tree and it also was flying and touching the tops of the trees. Let's repeat. A tree. Then it changed into a rabbit. Let's repeat. A rabbit. And the last shape that he changed into was a hat, and a clown with the hat. Let's repeat together. A clown. So I hope that you memorized these